This video is for any of my viewers. I'm going to direct it toward Vanessa, her YouTube channel. She got two YouTube channels. The one in German is Vanessa Blank, and one in English is Wild Woman Bushcraft. Now, first, ich verstehe ein bisschen Deutsch. Ich verstehe kein Deutsch. Mein Hochdeutsch ist nicht gut. So I need to make this video in English so everyone understands me. Now, if anybody's watched my videos for a while, you know that I call myself spiritual and not religious. I think it's good and bad in all the major belief systems. I don't. I'm not part of any one major belief system. I kind of, like I said again, I see good and bad in all the belief systems. Now, I was not only raised Christian, I was also raised under the New Ager, kind of into metaphysical beliefs. Now, Vanessa's got some major health problems. She's covered that in a number of her videos, and I'm sure I don't know what Vanessa's belief system is. I don't think she's ever stated that because that's not really part of what her channel is about. Her channel is mainly bushcraft, surviving out in nature, preparing for disasters, that type of thing. But anyway, she talked about operation that she's going to have. She may be having that right now, and I'm sure that she'd appreciate your thoughts and prayers. I believe in thoughts and prayers because there's energy in prayers. You're tapping into what I think of as the universal unconscious mind or consciousness, or however you want to phrase it. And you can think of that as God as you want. That's kind of the way I see it. That there's kind of a energy or consciousness to the cosmos, and you can think of that mind as God if you want, or you can give it another name, or you can believe in the gray-haired old man on the mountaintops run down lightning bolts, the God of Christianity. That God never quite worked for me. Now, I said again, I don't know what Vanessa's belief system is. I'm just going to toss this out there in the case that she might be interested in following what I'm saying, or not. It's the phrase, you can lead a horse to water, but it's up to the horse if it wants to drink or not. Now, I'm going to use the example that Dick Sutphin used in some of his lectures. Now, he had an organization in Phoenix for a number of years. He went up to Sedona. They had you get to give lectures and seminars up in Sedona for a while. And he left. He's been gone for a few years now. But the example that Dick Sutphin would use, now there were these individuals that would have various eating disorders, but when they were regressed to their previous lifetimes, they had found out that they had been members of the Donner Party. Now, maybe individuals here that are not familiar with the Donner Party. Now, that was a pioneering group that came. It was a big group of individuals that left the eastern United States, to colonize the western United States. From the early 1800s to early to late 1800s. Now, the Donner Party had taken a bad path. They had got snowed in. It's now known as Donner Pass. I know it's somewhere in Colorado or Nevada. It's the base of a high mountain range, as they go into the Sierras. But they had got snowed in, and they had one member of the party had actually been able to break out and actually get help, but he didn't get back till it'd been quite a number of months before he got help and got food and supplies to his party. But before these individuals had got rescued, quite a number of them had died. The ones that did survive had survived, when they turned to cannibalism. They had to eat the bodies of their fallen comrades, and that had left a severe emotional scar that stayed with them for that lifetime, and it had reappeared. Hang on. It had reappeared in the current lifetime in various eating disorders, where they were either skinny or fat. It had manifested itself in different disorders. Now, I'm not saying that's the case with everybody. I'm not saying everybody's open to reincarnation or past life regression, where you go back and resolve past life traumas. I'm just offering that out there as one path that you might take if that's what you want. Again, I'm not trying to force my beliefs on anybody. I'm saying is if you're perfectly fine with your belief system, fine. If you want to open new doors, if you're curious about different, now I'm sure there are people, even for Vanessa, I'm sure there are people within your country that would do, past life regression hypnosis, and take you back if you tell them what you're interested in. You could do that just out of curiosity and see what they come up with. Show the hypnotist this video if you're curious, even if you're mildly curious. Like I said again, I'm not trying to force this on you. Just trying to say this is one possibility you might explore. Just talking it out there. Again, you don't even have to believe in it. Just you just do the past life regression and see what you get. Or maybe you're all over this. I don't know. Just tossing it out there. Like I said, it's up to the horse if it wants to drink or not. Okay, Frau. Auf Wiedersehen. Leben Sie wohl.